Hi there. Today we're going to be doing kind of a quick tour of my sim rig that I built and just recently upgraded to triple monitor setup, which is really nice compared to the single monitor. Basically this is a home built unit that was made strictly out of wood. It took me about 4 weekends to build it and then another 2 weekends to upgrade it to what you see now. Basically it's just got a Thrustmaster TX racing wheel with an aftermarket steering wheel attached. Of course, the H-pattern shifter. It's got the pedal set, and then also it's got the triple 32-inch viewsonic monitors, and it's got a little tablet for displaying the dashboard. It also has custom switch panels, as we'll see here as we get a little closer to it, and we'll give you kind of a quick overall of what everything does. And why is this thing not wanting to focus? There it goes. Now basically you can see there the dash, and we'll actually switch it over to the correct dash for the stock car. And then of course this has got iRacing up right now, and as you can see we're sitting in the driver's seat right now. Basically the camera is basically at head level, so if you look off to your left here you can see out the left side of the car, and then as we pan back across we can actually look onto the other monitor and actually see pretty well outside the right side of the car, where before all you could see was basically just about that much field of view. So when you're driving and you had other cars out on the track, you had no idea what was coming up on your right side. Basically my switch panels, I got 2 of them. This is the one on the right side of the car. As you can see, it's got a pit radio, which is the first one, and then of course it's got the button right below it, which is a select button for choosing like the black boxes and the options on it. And then of course got my my push to talk button, which is the third one down, and then of course volume up and down for the in-game chat. And then I got a button for the exit and reset the car, which basically does this, takes you back to the main screen and whatnot. Now for that I need to get my thing out here and we start to go back into the test session so we can actually see what's going on. And then of course I've got buttons over here for like brake bias, left spring set, right spring set, so I can adjust up and down. And then I got the main master power button for the entire system that turns the computer and the monitors and everything all on and off. Then on the left side we've got an ignition switch, and then of course our starter button, which basically works kind of like this. You just flip the switch, and then of course you can see the tack working and whatnot. And basically there's the shifter, which as you shift you can see it changes the gears. And then of course I've got a wireless keyboard, and then down here in the center console I've got a storage bin which I use to store my keyboard and of course my headset. And then back here behind the driver's seat I've got a if I can get it to focus, I've got a jack built into there where I can quickly plug in my headset so where it's out of the way and everything like that. And then of course it's got the if I can get down here to show you, got the pedal set and brake, gas, and clutch. And then of course let's take her for a drive and see what she looks like.
Inline speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
See if I can do this without wrecking. This is hard to do when you're actually holding the camera. Yeah, my driving is going to look like I don't know what I'm doing because I'm trying to focus on the camera and the car and the driving at the same time. And I don't see how people can drive and film YouTube videos in the real world in a real car without killing themselves. Because in a simulator, granted, I ain't gonna kill myself doing this, but it's not as easy as it is just when you're just driving. And then as we pan off to the right here, if I can do this without hitting anything, you can actually see real well alongside the car. And I just got on the apron and just messed myself up.
33.971.
But it's a pretty nice little setup. It's very realistic. It's got a lot of immersion to it. A lot of fun driving this thing. I spent hours on this thing. Yeah, let's see if we can come back into pit road without turning this into a pile of twisted metal.
Watch your speed. Approximate 1650 feet.
It's a pretty nice little setup. I like it a lot. Yeah, we're just going to pit here along the pit, so anywhere. You're not going to go all the way to our pit stall, but that's basically all there is to it. Again, you got the right side, left side, so you got a large field of view. You can see around the car really, really well with this game. And then between the virtual mirror and then, of course, the mirror that's in the car, if it's adjusted properly, there's no way you're going to have a car sneak up on you without knowing he's there. Plus, your spotter is also very helpful. But other than that, that's basically this outside of it. And then, of course, on the inside, this is kind of a scene behind, or look behind the scenes. There's our PC, which is a Ryzen 7 1800X, overclocked to 4.125 gigahertz, got 16 gigs of RAM. It's water cooled using a AIO. It's got a RX580 graphics card, and it's all using display ports for outputs. Got integrated power strip and network cable coming into the system. There's the back, all my wiring, cable management. And this is how my monitors are mounted. As you can see, I got the main monitor mount there, and then I've got monitor arms that are built in that come in and pinch between these two 2x4s to hold everything steady and stable. I thought I was going to have to put feet on the external monitors, but it looks like it holds up pretty good. And then this is how it kind of looks from the side. Is how the monitors are mounted. And then, of course, everything's all painted and all the cables are managed up really good and whatnot. Kind of my cable management here for the outside. And then I did leave a hole here in the side intentionally so that I can get to the buttons on the back of that monitor. There's also one on the other side as well. But basically, that's really all there is to it. Pretty neat little setup. It took me quite a while to build it. It took 4 weekends to build it, the initial one, which I've got pictures up of that. And then, of course, this was about 2 or 3 weekends to get this upgraded to the triple monitors. Most of it was trying to figure out how to get the triple monitor set up to actually work and get everything all even and lined up, which was a really pain. And then, of course, you see I got my setup cheat sheet sitting there hanging from the other monitor, which tells me what to do when the car ain't working right. But that's basically what we got here. Thanks for watching.